Today we're taking a look at the brand new TicWatch E2 from a company called Mobvoi, and they're really the only guys in town that really have some faith in WearOS right now, so I appreciate all the options that they're giving us. This is the TicWatch E2 that's only $159. Check my links down below, but offers you 5 ATM rating. That's right, 5 ATM rating and a whole suite of fitness tracking. So let's get into this unboxing of the TicWatch E2. This is the all-new TicWatch E2, and at $159, it offers you quite a lot, guys. So for those of you that want to get into the smartwatch game, but just didn't have the budget, I know $300–400 for a smartwatch is a little insane, but Mobvoi keeps giving us some budget-friendly, feature-packed smartwatches, and this is no exception at $159. For those of you that are a little more rugged and tough on your watches, check out the S2. I might do a video on that later on too. Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in me checking that one out. But this is a more refined, more elegant style E2 for the everyday, for the office, and then also for the gym, because you do have swim-proof rating at 5 ATM, so that's a huge deal, especially at this price point. 48 hours of battery life, I'll get into that a bit later. Lightweight, and an always-on heart rate sensor. So at $159, it's feature-packed. And let's go ahead and unbox this thing, see what's inside. Let's put the watch down for a second, and a little silicone for the trolls. Let's keep that in there. They're always hungry. This is the charging puck, and it's pretty much simple. It's magnetic, and it's USB. Nothing really super fancy about this. So let's go ahead and see if we get any juice on this as we turn it on. And we do have some juice. TicWatch, and let me just take this out. So right off the bat, guys, as I'm taking this off, it's a little packaging. The rubber strap is actually really nice. This is the all-new TicWatch E2, and this is what it'll look like on your wrist at $159. It's a pretty nicely designed watch. I think it's a watch for everybody, especially if you are hesitant to get into the smartwatch game. This is a nice starter watch for you guys. Now, just taking a look at the actual watch itself, you do have a 400 by 400 1.39 inch panel on the front, and that panel is protected by this raised bezel. And if you notice, look at those rings around the bezel. I think that's just a nice design choice versus just having a matte finish on the top of it. Just kind of makes it stand out a little bit more. On the right of the watch is where you have your microphone and your Action/Google Assistant button. Now, there isn't a speaker on this, so you cannot take and make phone calls, but you do have an always-on active heart rate monitor on the back, and these are your pogo pins for charging. The band itself, you guys know I love watch bands, is a really nice band. It's pretty thick. I'm actually happy to see that they gave us a nice watch band on this, and it does have that channel right in the middle, but if you do want to change it, you have 22mm style bands. So changing the design of this watch will be super simple, just by adding your own watch band. So well done for giving us the standard 22mm style bands. Apart from that, on the inside you have the Snapdragon Wear 2100 processor. You also have a 415 milliamp hour battery, which is 30% more than the previous generation. Now, I will get into my full review in a little bit. When that's ready, the card will pop up as well as in my description. So make sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my full review. But Mobvoi is claiming 1 day with pretty moderate usage to 2 days if you're not really using this at all. But we'll get into that once I get my full review. But 1 to 2 days is pretty much standard unless you have a dual screen technology like the TicWatch Pro, which will give you a little bit more, but 1 to 2 is pretty standard with WearOS devices these days. But the 5 ATM rating is a super welcomed addition, especially at this price point. A lot of WearOS watches that cost a lot more than this, double or triple, don't even have that 5 ATM rating. So at $159, Mobvoi went the extra step, gave us that 5 ATM rating, which is great for everybody. A little bit more peace of mind than IP68. Especially if you're a swimmer, or maybe you just want a watch that you can wear all the time and never have to take it out. This will ensure that you can pretty much wear it throughout any activity that you want. Mobvoi also does a really good job with their Tic suite of applications, guys. So for those of you wanting to track your activities, this does a really good job. Check out my TicWatch Pro review where I went over that in more detail. But you have Tic Exercise here and the all-new edition of Pool Swim. So for those swimmers out there, this will track your laps and it can also do it automatically. There's also a future update coming out for this, guys, that's going to give us some sleep tracking. It's also going to update their tick motion algorithm, so it'll automatically track other workouts without you having to come into this application and hit the cycle button. It'll just save us a little time. So I'm going to wait for that until I do my full review. I think it'll be fun to see how it actually detects and tracks these workouts. This has just been a quick look at the TicWatch E2, so I'm going to give you my full thoughts on it once we get that new update, and I've been using this for a little while, so I can tell you what battery life is going to be like. But it's a really nice WearOS watch. You get all the bells and whistles that you would on any other WearOS device. And the main thing, of course, is this Google Assistant. You really can't beat the Google Assistant. And at $159, guys, I think this is a watch for pretty much everybody. Let me know what you think about the TicWatch E2. But if you have any questions in the meantime, go ahead and ask me down below and I'll be sure to answer them. I really appreciate you watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.